hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man, we gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man, knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you are locked online, a special evening to you. All those of you are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not in studio today, but nevertheless, I am live. I am live. That is all I can tell you. We had a very, very hectic weekend. And a sad weekend. A lawless weekend. And it really makes me think. And I'm worried. I'm really worried about the minds of individuals that surround us now. It's terrible. And we're going to start, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say a special good evening to all those of you who are locked on my I.A.N. Network on Facebook, I.A.N. Network on YouTube, and all the different platforms. And remember, make sure and you get your ad on our show. Let's start. Cop murdered at police station. 58 guns. Now, 38 was recovered, but we're not going to go there yet and tell you about that. But I'm going to tell you where it started. This all happened on Sunday. Cop murdered at police station. 58 guns, 3,000 rounds of ammunition, ammo stolen, San Fernando Municipal Police Station breach. As you can see, there's a cover shot right now. A woman police corporal identified as Anusha Eversley was found shot dead inside the San Fernando City Corporation Municipal Police Officer at the Kings Wharf in San Fernando. The discovery, ladies and gentlemen, was made around 6 a.m. on Sunday, April 19, 2026, when officers reporting for the daylight shift arrived at the station. They reported found the female officer unresponsive with gunshot wounds inside the compound. In a chilling development, the station's firearm vault was also discovered, open, and completely cleared out. I.A.N. News understand that approximately 50, listen to me here, 50 9mm Glock pistol, six shotguns. Just imagine this. Six shotguns, six. 2 MPX firearm, just over 3,000 rounds of ammunition. As you can see, the station diary being taken. There's a photo of Anusha Eversley. Really sad. It was terrible. It's terrible. Again, it tells us about the minds of individuals around us. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, that same Sunday, I went to the police. I visited the municipal police station where Anusha Eversley was found shot to death on April 19, 2026. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. Grief, shock and hurt outside police station. Female cop gone down, raided by suspects. Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara is at the scene where a female officer identified as Anusha Eversley was found shot to death at the San Fernando Municipal Police Station on Sunday, April 19, 2026. The woman corporal has been found shot to death inside the corporation. Municipal officers at the Kings Wharf in San Fernando triggering the authorities at treating as a critical security breach and an active crime scene. The discovery was made around 6 a.m. on Sunday, April 19, 2026, when officer reporting for the daylight shift arrived at the station. They reportedly found the female officer unresponsive, gunshot wound inside the compound. In fact, what they said is that they found her with a gunshot wound to the head and just no underwear, just her bra on. In a chilling development, the station's firearm vault was also discovered open and completely cleared out. Municipal guns and quantities of ammunition are believed to have been stolen, raising urgent concerns about public safety and the potential use of these weapons in further criminal activities. I.A.N. News understand that approximately 50 9mm Glock pistols, 6 shotguns, 2 MX firearms, and just over 3,000 rounds of ammunition have been stolen. Initial reports confirmed indicate 3 officers were assigned to the duty at the location prior to discovery. Investigators are now working to determine the timeline of events, including how the breach occurred and whether the incident involved insiders or external perpetrators. Police units remain on the scene as the investigation intensified. The area has been secured and full-scale probe is underway into both the killing of the officer and the apparent raid of the station armory. ASP Richard Smith, Senior Superintendent Wayne Mohammed, Municipal Superintendent Prasad, ASP Mirage are among the senior officers at the scene. So if you have any information, any information, reach me on 294-4081. Any information, or if you have information with respect to what exactly happened, you can go to ianallen.org. No username, no password. As you can see, a lot of officers out here, a lot of people out here. This is a very frightening thing. So we're going to keep you posted. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and just as we mentioned on Sunday, initially they said that she was shot, she was sexually assaulted, she appeared to have a gunshot wound to the head, but nevertheless, the autopsy came out today. Apparently, she was strangled. She was strangled. There was a sharp object. She was beaten. She was strangled, and a sharp object was used to stab her in the neck. In fact, just today, and I want to tell you this, that's why every day you must log on to my fan page. You must log on to my fan page on I.A.N. Allen Network on Facebook, I.A.N. Allen Network on YouTube, because you got ball by ball what was happening. You had no reason to look at no other platform, no news. You were getting everything from the I.A.N. News. And I will tell you why I tell you everybody's locked on. And today, they did an autopsy, and this is what the Commissioner, Guevara, had to say with respect to the autopsy for Anusha Eversley a short while ago. News before news. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, ASP Russell. A pleasant good day to all the members of the media and Trinidad and Tobago. As promised yesterday, I am coming back to you, the members of the public, to update you all on matters that would have occurred over the weekend that drew significant public concern. Firstly, I'd like to give you an update on the San Fernando Municipal Police Headquarters, where the homicide involving Corporal Eversley was indeed a shocking moment to the nation, and the heist of several weapons and ammunition that is an extreme concern to the TTPS. So the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service can confirm at this point in time that the autopsy on Municipal Police Officer Corporal Anusha Eversley was completed today. The cause of death has been determined as strangulation, accompanied by blunt force and sharp force traumatic injuries to the body. What was initially suspected to be a gunshot wound has now been clarified by the forensic pathologist's findings. The investigation continues apace, and at present, 6 men between the ages of 16 and 33 are in custody. 2 women and 1...
Now, just to let you know, when you heard from the Commissioner with respect to 6 persons being held under investigation, and initially when it started, after I believe 2 police officers are currently in custody. 2 police officers. and two from the municipal police station. And where the incident happened here, and that is why I still have to go with what the Prime Minister said. And everybody came down my throat. How you put up that? Oh, you know what's a police officer? Oh God, oh God, oh God, come on now, come on, please. And I'll tell you something about this case with Anusha Eversley. I did my homework, and we were the first platform to come out and tell you this. 3 years apart, same date, the same family tragedy, brother gone down. Her brother, the brother of Anusha Eversley, was gunned down. So on that day, that was the anniversary of his death. A family is being forced to relieve unimaginable trauma after history repeated itself in the most tragic way on the exact day 3 years ago that the brother of the police officer was gunned down. That's Daniel Eversley. He was gunned down on the 19th of April 2023. Yeah, the horrifying coincidence relatives back into grief with cries, why, Father, why? Outside the police station. And let's go to the 2 cups. 2 cups among 6 held firearms recovered in a breakthrough probe into the killing of municipal police officer. A major breakthrough has been made into the investigation into the murder of municipal police constable Anusha Eversley and the theft of a cache of firearms from the San Fernando Municipal Police Station, with 6 people now in custody. Take note of 6 people. In a media release issued on April 20th, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service confirmed that those detained included 2 municipal police officers, 2 women and 2 other men. The arrest came following a series of coordinated intelligence-led operations conducted overnight by officers of the San Fernando Criminal Investigation Department, CID, Special Branch and Special Investigation Unit. Police said the exercise, supported by strategic use of technology, led to the recovery of a large portion, almost 38, of the stolen arsenal seized where 10 Smith & Wesson M&P pistols, 10 Glock, 19 pistols and 1 Browning pistol, 1 Smith & Wesson pistol, along with 612 rounds of 9mm ammunition. So they didn't really get back the full 3,000 yet. They got back 612 so far. But you have to commend the police officers. You have to commend the different units. No, I don't want you to know. So now this is the latest update. They got back 929 of out of the 3,000. Out of the 3,000, they got back 929 and 38 firearms. So far. So again, they are doing well. Commissioner of Police Alester Guevara was on the ground in the early hours of Monday, overseeing operations as the investigation intensified, and took what officials described as a critical turn. In a short video clip shared with the media, Guevara commended officers of the Southern Division. Investigators said the matter remained as a sensitive stage. Do I have a clip for that? Go ahead.
Of firearms that was stolen from the municipal police headquarters during the homicide of Corporal Eversley. So at this point in time, I just want to commend the officers for the excellent work that they have been doing, and we have been pushing since that time until now, and we have other officers in other parts of the division at this point in time carrying out simultaneous exercises. So, as promised, I'm keeping you updated, and sometime during the course of the day tomorrow, I will give a further update on all that we have been able to recover. Thank you.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, we're going back to Sunday, heavy police presence. Listen to me. Heavy police presence in Claxton Bay. Dozens of police vehicles were outside home of the Detained Cup. in La Sophie Trace on Sunday. La Sophie Trace on Sunday. So I have to show you the picture. The suspect, 28-year-old Jivan Cooper of La Sophie Trace, Cedar Hill, Claxton Bay, has been identified as the alleged mastermind. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, I'm not going with just the narrative of what everybody's saying, you know. This is very big. This is a very serious thing. It's a serious incident. In fact, on Sunday, I spoke to the chamber head for South, I.A.N, president of the Greater San Fernando area of Chamber and Commerce for San Fernando, and he was outraged by it. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir. How do you, as president of this South Chamber, how do you describe it, sir?
This is a very frightening incident that we have waken up to this morning. This is unbelievable that this could happen, where a woman police officer has lost her life in the line of duty to these heinous criminals, where such an act could take place at the dead of the night. This is unbelievable. Trinidad and Tobago, we in a place where we've never been before, to take a station under siege, and she was defenseless.
News coming to us, and well, it's public now that even the armory was cleared of all the firearms. You're looking at over 60 firearms, 3,000 rounds of ammunition. MX, we can't say about the other gun, but we know about 60 gone.
The police has lost one of their own, and I expect, and I'm sure that the police is going to be very forceful in recovering these arms and ammunition, because we definitely don't want any more guns and ammunition on the streets. We already have.
I mean, this is frightening for the business community also.
Of course it is. The crime, we're in a state of emergency, and we expected the crime level to subside. This latest incident, it blows up the whole crime on a different level that we're not accustomed to, especially in San Fernando.
As the president of the South Chamber, would you be upset if you should see like an increase in the lockdowns and the stop and search in your area?
The unfortunate reality
based on this situation right now?
The unfortunate reality may come to be where that the police will
have to do what they have to do.
Be more vigilant. And
vigilant.
If they have to extract information from perpetrators and go to the hotspots, and some citizens may have to feel the brunt of that forceful intrusion by the police. But if that is what it takes to apprehend these criminals and these culprits in the shortest time, we need to do that. That is an amazing amount of ammunition and guns that potentially will reach
in
the streets,
hands,
especially the youths.
No problem. So thank you again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get your full name?
Kiran Singh.
And your position?
President, Greater San Fernando Area Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, sir. In his hand there, the Rebroadcast police station is in the possession of a police officer.
Well, you saw the police officer taken even down to the DVR. They seized the DVR from the municipal station there. On the station diary and whatnot. When we had posted about the police officer, many came down my throat, as they say. Person started to say, oh, you can put up that's a reckless statement. But I know exactly what I was doing. And even, just to let you know, even the Prime Minister confirms. The Prime Minister confirms. She confirmed our report of officer involvement. Cop helters probe deepens into killing. The Prime Minister describes it as an internal betrayal. The Prime Minister made it clear that the incident was not external. It was not an external attack on national security, but rather an act carried out against the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police, that is TTMPS. She emphasized that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is a separate entity, and that TTPS officers were not involved. She further stated that the Ministry of Homeland Security and the TTPS are providing full support to the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police Service, the San Fernando City Corporation, and the Mayor, Robert Paris, to ensure a thorough investigation and recovery of the stolen weapons and swift resolution of this matter. The opposition leader had to say nowhere. The opposition leader indicated that nowhere is safe. That's what the opposition leader, Penelope Beckers, stated. Opposition leader blast crime response after cops slain inside station, demands Prime Minister to address the nation. Opposition leader Penelope Beckers has launched a catch-and attack critique of the country's crime response following the killing of acting Corporal Anusha Eversley inside the San Fernando Municipal Police Station. In a strongly worded statement issued on April 19, 2026, Becker said that the nation is confronting a deepening crisis, warning that the brazen nature of the attack was shattered public confidence in safety and security. She argued that the killing of an officer within a police facility raises a fundamental concern about the state of national security, questioning what protection exists for the ordinary citizen if law enforcement personnel themselves are vulnerable on the job. You know, but I will tell you something. You know, and I agree with what the Prime Minister said. It was not a threat of national security, but it was an internal betrayal. You cannot, as much you would like to say it, but it was an internal matter. Persons became wicked, they became evil. Persons attached to the station, and they did wrong. They did wrong. One police officer is dead. So we can't say, well, I have to blame everybody. From that angle, I say, there is a isolated situation where somebody up to no good, and a 6 or 7 of them, along with police officers, up to no good, did this. They were the only set of people to understand what was going on in that station, because initially we were thinking that somebody entered the police station, killed the police officer, and ran away with the guns and all the ammunition. Only to be told, ladies and gentlemen, but of course, it has eroded to an extent our confidence once more. It has eroded. And you really ask yourself, well, who can I really go to? Who can I really go to? In fact, before we go, confident in TTPS, despite deadly breach, Alexander holds firm after our officer killed and weapons stolen. This is what Roger Alexander, Minister of Homeland Security, had to say.
I have full confidence in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service with respect to this investigation and with respect to other investigations.
Right, I don't think we could go for 2 minutes there. So nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, when we come back now, I'll tell you about a massacre on Lady Young Road. Gunmen wipe out 4, including a 9-year-old girl, in a hail of bullets, 50 spent shells at the scene. Wow, when we come back, I'll tell you more.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back. Looking
Looking for something truly unique this season? Then you need to visit Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Brand new containers have just arrived, packed with one-of-a-kind garments you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're shopping for something stylish, traditional, or custom-made, we've got you covered with made-to-order pieces tailored just for you. And it doesn't stop there. Take a stroll through our full food court, offering delicious options for the entire family. From savory bites to sweet treats, there's something for everyone. Plus, don't miss our big sale on furniture. Upgrade your home with beautiful pieces at unbeatable prices. So come on down to the Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, where culture, style, and savings come together.
Looking for the perfect place to own land? Introducing pre-development lots for sale in Mayaro at an unbeatable price of $45,000. Perfectly located only 4 minutes from the beach, you'll be just moments away from the relaxing sound of the waves and the beauty of the coastline. Plus, only 5 minutes from Mayaro Junction, giving you easy access to everything you need. Whether you're planning your dream home, a vacation getaway, or a smart investment, these lots offer the ideal location and incredible value. Call today and secure your lot near the beach before they're all gone.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity, Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
Melt away fat, cellulite, and reduce stretch marks with Anshi Seaweed Defat Soap. Manufactured with 10 natural herbs, seaweed being the main ingredient. It draws fat and cellulite out of your body, leaving you with firmed, tightened, toned skin and a slimmer figure when used regularly. Experience the wonderful feeling in days. Notice the difference in weeks. Agents Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited. Also available at Pennywise stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, cosmetic counters. Be sure to look for Modern Caribbean's name and logo on genuine Anshi products.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Struggling to lose weight despite your efforts, feeling tired after meals, or dealing with stubborn belly fat? It may not just be your diet. Your blood sugar could be the issue. Spikes can lead to fat storage, low energy, and higher cholesterol. Berberine Plus, with berberine, bitter melon, and banaba leaf, helps support healthy glucose metabolism so your body works more efficiently. Take control and feel the difference in 90 days. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva Southall Car Park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
That was a paid political ad.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, just as I mentioned to you a short while ago, massacre on Lady Young Road, gunmen wipe out 4, including a 9-year-old girl. In a hail of bullets, 50 spent shells. A deadly ambush along Lady Young Road on Sunday, April 19, 2026 has left 4 people dead, among them a 9-year-old child, in one of the most chilling recent attacks in recent weeks. The victim has been identified as Obate Okarian Latif of 8th Street, Don Miguel Road, San Fernando, San Juan, 20-year-old Chelsea Edwards of Senior Street, Belier Road, Belmont, Asim Armstrong of McShine Road, Belmont, and 9-year-old Jelena Armstrong. My God. When they are coming for you, they don't care about a child. They don't care about the elderly. Look at that little 9-year-old girl, ladies and gentlemen. Jelena Armstrong of Nicholasville, San Juan. Around 7:15 p.m. on April 19, first responders were alerted to reports of heavy gunfire near the vicinity of Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church along Lady Young Road. When officers arrived shortly after, they found a red Mitsubishi Lancer riddled with bullet holes and crashed across the road. The driver of the Lancer lost control during the attack, veering across the road and colliding with another vehicle before coming to a stop. The 20-year-old man who was also in the vehicle was rushed to hospital by relative before police arrived. He remains in a stable condition with gunshot injuries. Crime scene investigators recovered 35.56 and 15 9mm spent shell at the scene, pointing to the intensity of the attack. Preliminary inquiries suggest the victim had been attending a family gathering in central Trinidad earlier that evening and were on their way home when they were targeted. Police are working with the theory that the killing may be gang-related, but say investigations are ongoing. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, and every day I come and tell you, every single day I come and tell you, every day, that crime is your business. If you have information, whatever information you have, let us know. You have information about drunks, you have information about the gun heist at the municipal station. You want to pass information and they say, Ian, I don't trust the police. Afraid to tell them. You can go to my website, look at there, ianallen.org, no username, no password. Or you can WhatsApp me on 294-4081. But I'm looking back at the incident on Lady Young Road. A similar incident of that nature, similar incident of that nature took place on October the 23rd, 2022, when a mass shooting in Diego Martin left 4 people dead, including a 3-year-old. So the last time there was a shooting like that, where 4 persons died, and a child was among the dead, that was in 2022. So remember, we are no stranger to these things, you know. We are no stranger to these things. That including a 3-year-old Nazim Owen and 2 others wounded. The victim Nazim are taking it back to 2022, October 23rd. Victim Nazim, 27-year-old Chelsea Julia, and 22-year-old Marcus Joel, also known as Marky, and Akil Karen Gloucester, also known as Crime B, were reportedly returned home from a wedding. Similar. I remember I was on that scene, you know, director. Okay, but I was on that. The car later crashed into a wall. 3-year-old Nazim was pronounced dead. Wow. Look, after a couple of years again, mass again. The last child that died as a result, ladies and gentlemen, the last child that died as a result of a gun violence in 2026 was 11-month-old Jaden Sutton, who was fatally shot alongside his father, 25-year-old Joseph Sutton, at their home. Donald Hill. Remember we visited that scene, go back to it.
Same gun coming through.
Oh.
Saved by a little second trigger. There's every 3 of them.
Huh?
There's every 3 of them.
This is...
There's every 3 of them.
I tell you, this weekend, what a weekend. But I will tell you something. I don't know if I think that I have a different kind of wisdom, boy. You know, I did things over this weekend that was very unusual arranging my operations and logistics with respect to staff members. After the Friday murder of Friday, what it had what happened Friday? After Shanice Morris murder, after that murder, ladies and gentlemen, I called up my staff and I said, you know what? Yeah, what going on? And that was Friday. I said, I want all cameramen come out. This one, I said, this one go home with a vehicle, take a crime watch vehicle, go home. This one work, bring out this one, bring out this engineer on Sunday. And they were like, how you know that? I said, it's gonna have more over the weekend. It's gonna be a terrible weekend. I swear to God. Friday night I sent it on my work group. And I started to put things in place. So said, so done, huh? Just to let you know, with respect to the incident in Cumuto, female funeral home employee among 2 arrested in Cumuto, mass improper burial probe. Oh, sorry. Hold on here. This copy of 56, am I right? 56 human remains at the Cumuto Cemetery on Saturday. 56 on April 18, 2026, and what authorities are describing as a deeply troubling and complex case. The Trinidad Police Service confirmed that officers from the Cumuto Police Station responded to the information earlier in the day and secured the scene, prompting an immediate forensic response. Crime scene investigators were deployed, and during the extensive examination of the area, uncovered a total of 56 bodies. 56 bodies. The remains included 50. You heard what I just said? You heard what I just said? 50 infants, 4 adult males, and 2 adult females. Police revealed that most of the adult bodies were found with identification tags still attached, while at least 1 male, 1 female showed clear signs of having undergone prior post-mortem examination. We also got a picture of the van, I believe. We have a picture of the van? Yeah, it's on my fan page. I visited that scene and I reported to you from there on Saturday. Go to it.
You're hearing is 50 babies, and about 6 adults. They were seen in the cemetery. This is just a stone throw away from the police station. 50 babies, and some stillborn, some they born normal, some looking, but 50 babies. Just imagine this. And they were digging a hole and just throwing the babies in bags. And somebody from around here saw it. So I'm just going to take you to the area. 50 babies, ladies and gentlemen. 50 babies. So I'm just going to show you really fast. Right, so they were digging, and so this is the cemetery here, and this is where they were throwing all the babies in this hole here. All the babies in this hole here. So the person dig. You see, watch. You have the flies, watch. Look at it, inside here. Watch, 50 babies they were packing in here. And six adults. So this is what, so you see they didn't really create like, a perfect hole, right? So they just dig it up fast and they were doing like this. Throwing it like this. I tell you, this is terrible. This is terrible. 50 babies, 50, over 50 babies. I tell you, they had to bring in 2 undertaker vehicles. So in the cemetery here, I think this is one of the bags here that they use. This is a mad scene here. Mad scene. Mad scene. There are flies. Look. Huh, what is this, boy? What really going on in this place, boy? What really going on in this place? Tell me what is really going on in this place, ladies and gentlemen. What is really going on in this place? Watch. 50 babies, watch. They have gloves. Watch. They were just throwing them in there. Look at it. Throwing them in there. Yeah, throwing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're standing on the grave where 2 persons are in custody. Police station. This is the cemetery here. This is the whole. You can get that smell. They were throwing 50 babies in here. 50 babies in here. Right? 50 babies in here. Just imagine this. And they were just dumping it, and about 6 adults. But they were all, you know, decomposed. Some were decomposed and whatnot. Or partially decomposed. They're just packing them up and then covering them up. You see, like that. Over 50 babies found. Over 50. Yeah? So, they just had to show you. The police just left. So, remember, look at me on I.A.N Allen Network on Facebook, I.A.N Allen Network on YouTube. Go back to the videos. You'll see last time where the Shanice Morris was gone down in 500. We have it all on all the I.A.N Allen Network platforms, on I.A.N Allen Network on Facebook, I.A.N Allen Network on YouTube. And here I'm about again, I'm working again, reporting to you. This is the grave here. This has rocked the area. So I'm here. Remember, if you have information about drugs and guns, you can go to I.A.N Allen Network on YouTube. IANAllen.org, and send your information anonymously to us. But my God, just as I said it, you have Thursday and Friday that persons can kill, they can commit heinous crimes, they can mutilate your body, and then they can go home and watch a series. Yeah, normal. They can go and buy barbecue and buy a pizza and just relax and take in the music. Normal. People are just, their hearts, their minds, it's gone. And that is why you have to be alert. You have to be alert for your surrounding. You have to know what is going on. I standing in the cemetery here today, and I just thinking, what madness is this, boy? What madness is this? Like 50 stillborn babies. So who they acting on behalf? Who they acting on? Who exactly they acting on behalf of who? Were these bodies supposed to be disposed somewhere and you know, where? But what exactly is going on here? And you're asking 6 adults, 50 babies. 6 adults, 50 babies. So you're asking, what exactly, you know, it's frightening. We're now leaving the cemetery here. You know, as somebody said, you're not scared. You know what cemeteries I have been to in the night looking for gun? I remember the one in Boothale, 3 o'clock in the morning looking for AR. Yeah, but they found the AR and they hid it in a little under the bridge further down. That's something last year, be scared don't be scared of the dead, don't be scared of the cross, don't be scared of nothing, don't be scared of nothing. Be scared of living among the dead here can't do anything, you know. They can't do anything. May their soul rest in peace. They have mothers, they have fathers, they have families buried here, but my God, 50 babies, that's unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N Allen. As you can see, the undertaker's vehicle there, 1, 2, police, the police station. This is the Cumuto police station across here. This is a connection with almost 50 babies, stillborn, their bodies. 2 men attempting to bury the bodies. They had almost 6 adults in a van. So you have 2 taken into custody already. That is all the information we have. 2 taken into custody already. The undertaker vehicles here. This is really terrible. This is crazy. So we are in Cumuto right now, just observing everything, you know. And if you have any information, if you have any images, you can go to IANAllen.org. No username, no password there, but nevertheless, this incident has rocked the Cumuto area because everybody want to know, but who are these people representing? Who are they representing? Who exactly are they representing? Over 50 bodies, persons attempting to bury 50 babies, and you're asking yourself, what exactly is going on? So again, we're just showing you the undertaker vehicles in the police station here, and The two suspects are at the Cumuto Police Station. This is I.A.N. Allen in front of Cumuto Police Station. Thank
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chiguanas, or Rio Claro. Keep your stock off the floor. Optimize your warehouse with premium selective pallet racking from Boaster US Company Limited, designed to maximize vertical space and boost efficiency. Get organized today. Create a smarter, more effective storage solution. Call Boaster at 724-2262.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cumuto, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Enroll your child today at CTS College's private primary school. Classes are online and taught by qualified and experienced teachers. Our fun and engaging sessions are recorded for further review. We cover the full range of SEA subjects with preparation for success. Students from first year to Standard 5 are welcome to join, and with our competitive rates and flexible payment plans, it's easy to enroll. Sign up today at CTS College.
Grade 1 PVC ceiling sale on new arrivals. PVC panels $25. Heat barrier tiles $7. WPC panels $35. Marble sheets $180 and more. 4 locations: Warren Road, Davey, Tunapuna, and Tobago. Big deals, premium finishes. Don't miss this sale.
Low prices, more value, weekly giveaways only at Food Chopper Supermarket, 121 EMR Rima on JHI Trading Compound. Join our loyalty card program. Enter for a chance to win our monthly grand prize. We are open Monday to Friday 8 to 8, Saturday 7 to 8, and Sunday 7 to 3.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva Southall Car Park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
That was a paid political ad.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And just going back to the discovery of the 56 human remains at Cumuto Cemetery, a female funeral home employee among 2 arrested in Cumuto mass improper burial probe. A female administrative employee of the Trinidad Funeral Service Cooperative Society, that's the Friendly Societies, among 2 additional people arrested by police as investigation intensified into the improper disposal of 56 human remains, including approximately 50 babies at the Cumuto Cemetery. Remember, I'm sure you all know this place in Port of Spain. That is on Oxford and St. Vincent. Sources confirm that the woman and a male employee were held in connection with the disturbing incident that has sparked national outrage on Saturday, April 18th. I.A.N. News understands that the female suspect was responsible for the administrative operation at the funeral service, including the dispatching drivers to collect and deliver bodies to deceased persons. The authorities are now actively searching for a driver attached to the same funeral home there. If you have any information about the other driver, get in contact with me, who allegedly transported the bodies to the cemetery. The driver fled the scene shortly before officers from Cumuto Police Station were alerted. Just wanted you to know that. The latest arrest come days after 2 Arima men. It's in connection. I'm calling names now. The latest arrest comes days after 2 Arima men, 25-year-old Nigel Mayers and 18-year-old Michael Barneswell, were detained while digging a grave at the Cumuto Cemetery. I repeat, 25-year-old Nigel Mayers and 18-year-old Michael Barneswell were detained while digging a grave at the Cumuto Cemetery. Investigation said the pair were caught excavating a pit measuring approximately 6 by 3 feet and had already begun placing multiple bodies inside the remains, including stillbirths and newborn infants, many of whom still carried identification tags, along with the bodies of several adults. The men told police that they were employees of I.A.N's funeral home in Arima and were instructed to conduct a pauper's burial. However, authorities say no legal documentation or official authorization has been found to support their claim. A van believed to have delivered the bodies reportedly sped off, and that's the driver we're looking for. If you have any information, go to my website or send me a WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp or go to my website, ianallen.org, or WhatsApp me on 294-4081. The police have since widened this probe to determine the full chain of responsibility, including whether proper procedures were followed in the handling and disposal of the unclaimed bodies. The Sandy Grande Regional Corporation has stated that it did not grant approval for the mass burial, but particular focus remains on operational arrangement involving the Friendly Society and its reported role in the handling remains under agreement with North Central Regional Health Authority. Meanwhile, K. Allen and Sons Funeral Directors Limited and Allen Crematorium have strongly denied any involvement or connection whatsoever to the incident and warned against attempts to associate the operation with the alleged unlawful burial. Despite the denial, sources within the funeral industry have suggested that the men may have previously worked intermittently as contracted grave diggers. Though this has not been confirmed by investigators, police sources also indicate that the suspects allegedly claimed that they were carrying out a side job connected to the funeral business, a statement which is now under intense verification and investigation. Adding to the seriousness of the matter, reports indicate that the caretaker of the Cumuto Cemetery was unaware that a mass burial was taking place at the time of the incident. Also, as we continue, Commissioner of Police Alistair Guerrero ordered a high-level investigation into the matter, describing the discovery as deeply troubling and assuring that the TTPS is committed to uncovering the full truth. It stressed that all human remains must be treated with dignity and handled in accordance with the law. Well said, Commissioner, warning that any individual or institution found to breach those standards will be held fully accountable. Okay? Go ahead.
I recognize the public concern regarding 56 bodies being located, and that matter at this point in time appears to be more of a improper disposal of cadavers rather than a homicide. So the investigation is being spearheaded by the head of the Northern Division North, Senior Superintendent Sherman Maynard Wilson, and I'm sure that by tomorrow you will be able to get a proper update on how that investigation is progressing.
You know what? I wanted to tell you about the 500 murder, the shooting, and that type of thing. When after, as I finished office on Friday, and when I got the call and I headed down to 500, I told I said, I sent a message on my group, on the group. And I rounds up everybody. And this morning someone said, well, Ian Allen, you're really a seer man. Everything that we covered, every single thing we covered for you to bring the news to your attention. Everything that happened. Gunfire, this is on Friday, gunfire at home leaves woman dead. Okay, let me take a break, and when we come back, remember, I want to say exquisite wigs. Exquisite wigs. A special hello to the owner, Brianna, of Exquisite Wigs in New Jersey. Yeah, in New Jersey. I want to say hello to her. An amazing person. And I know she and her entire family, they are locked on. That's Exquisite Wig by Brianna. So we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, I'll take it to 500.
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva Southall Car Park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
That was a paid political ad.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bath Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bath Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Time to level up with Neil Cool Air Conditioning. Premium Lennox 12,000 BTU that offers strong cooling, energy efficiency, and ice-cold performance. Right now, grab it for just $2,800. Yes, you heard right. Only $2,800. Installed. Turn your home into pure comfort, cool vibes all day, all night. Call us today before this deal is gone.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 EYES for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
You're hired. Not you guys. Him.
For me? What is that?
When it comes to spotless results, trust the real professional, Sir Cleaning Products. Floors, windows, tables, wherever there's dirt, Sir makes it disappear. Hassle-free cleaning, every time.
So, do you do kitchens too?
Like I go get a raise?
Sir Hassle-free cleaning, done right.
Becoming a landowner is now a greater possibility. At Corsica Estates in Grand Couva, owning your piece of land has never been easier with more flexible options available. With our in-house payment plan, pay just $25,000 down and $1,909 monthly for 12 years, totaling $300,000 per lot. You can also secure funding through First Citizens, Scotia, or Republic Bank and pay $250,000 per lot. What are you waiting for? Contact us today for more information and learn how you can get started.
Whether it's 1, 2, or a truckload of tires,
we've got the perfect tire for every application, ensuring you're ready for any road ahead.
Passenger SUV 4x4, heavy or light truck, you name it, we've got the tire that suits your ride perfectly.
From forklifts to industrial giants, construction vehicles, and agricultural workhorses,
we've got the right tire for every job you tackle. Brandtech, your one-stop solution for all your tire needs.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SMS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At S&S Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
You know, I tell you this, sir. I am gathering my information also with respect. I just want to jump back to Anusha Eversley. You know something at that police station there? Now we understand that an object was used to stab her in her neck. Come back to me. You know why an object was used? Because if they had used, I tell you, that's all I can tell you, I'm talking to people. If they had used a gun, the sound would have rocked that area. Yeah, and that is why she was stabbed and strangled. They couldn't shoot her, and that is why they used an object to stab her. A sharp object was used. The autopsy showed that. So I just want you to know. So I put it together too, you know. I put it together myself too. I put it together myself. You know, I take it to 500. Gunfire at home. Leaves woman dead. Soldier wounded. Grieving brother in hit again in 500. Remember the brother? You remember the fella? You remember the fella who was shot on March the 14th? I believe. Was it March the 14th? Could someone check for me, please? March the 14th. That's Jelani Garcia. You remember that? You remember that shooting? Go ahead. When these fellas came, do you know I figured it out? Yeah, I figured it out. I figured it out. And I was sure, but the same tall fella that came and shot Jelani came back at his brother on Friday. The deadly shooting in 500 community left one woman dead and 2 injured, including a member of the special forces and a man already reeling from the recent murder of his brother. The victim has been identified as Shanice Morris, who was fatally shot on Friday, April 17, 2026 at a house located at the corner of Victoria Drive, west of Queensway Drive of Balmoral Park. The vehicle, in fact, as she arrived, they heard shots, but she was unarmed. Nobody had no gun, so they ran in. Alexander was among those injured. He's the brother of Jelani Garcia Williams, who was gunned down just 1 month earlier outside the mini-mart at Edinburgh 500. And also the wounded of a special force soldier identified as Al Morales. He was taken to hospital. The extent of his injury has not been disclosed. Police are continuing investigation. The circumstances around the attack, including possible motive and whether the victim was targeted in the incident, has sent shockwaves to the community, particularly given its connection to the recent killing in the area. The killing, in fact, the killing was captured on CCTV footage, which showed the victim fleeing the house after a man, look at this, approached him and opened fire. Watch. Watch the exact time. Look back at the video again. This is the brother in the orange. This is the soldier in the white. Look at this girl coming and bringing lunch. she was bringing lunch for her boyfriend. Look at him there, collecting the bag of lunch, the bag of food. Normal, you know. Normal, she carrying lunch for her boyfriend. And they're gone now. Watch. So they had to follow her from home. They had to follow her. Just so they followed the brother. They had to follow her. And imagine, look, she had the plastic bag in her hand. The food. People walking. Watch this now, man. Watch this now. That is so sad. You should have seen that girl body. That is so sad. And you know, her father said, I warned her many times to discontinue that relationship. That's what the father said, even before the first murder. Grieving father speaks of indescribable pain after Shoguna's shooting death. If a grieving father is speaking out in heartbreak and disbelief after his daughter was gunned down in a deadly attack in Shoguna's on Friday, describing the experience as an indescribable and inconceivable pain. Indescribable and inconceivable pain. I warned her many times to discontinue that relationship. Even before the first murder, the father of 32-year-old Shanice Morris spoke to I.A.N. News. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen. We are in Balmoral Park 500, where 3 people was just shot. The soldier that was killed on 14th of March, identified as Jelani Garcia Williams. This is the house that Jelani Garcia Williams lived in. This is the house he shares with his brother across there, Keon Alexander. This is Keon Alexander. His girlfriend was just shot dead in that house. Shanice Morris, also a corporal from Special Forces who were friends with Keon Alexander, was also shot in the back. But one person died, one critical. I believe he got grazed. He got shot also, and grazed or something like that. But this is the house right here. The entire area has been cordoned off by police. Now you don't know. This is terrible because this is the same house. Remember, I told you I spoke to someone in this house. This is the same house, and in fact I went to doing my investigation. This is the house that you remember the soldier that was gunned down in 500, and he had no time to draw his service pistol. This was on Saturday, 14th of March, 2026, and they found air guard ammunition and whatnot. So the soldier was Jelani Garcia Williams, a 30-year-old private of the Trinidad Police Regiment, and he was shot near the 360 Mini Mart. That's his brother across there. Okay, Keon Alexander. His girlfriend was shot dead, Shanice Morris. That's all we have right now. So we don't know like what exactly is happening at 500. Or we know gunmen entered and started to shoot up right there, right across here. I mean, this is terrible. This is really, really, really sad. We have the brother of the soldiers right here to my right. More now, we don't know. I telling them, and I tell this today, that this is frightening. This is frightening. Because I will tell you why. Let me tell you why this is frightening. This boy brother was gunned down. That Jelani Garcia. He was gunned down on the 14th of March, 2026 by 360 Mini Mart. They killed him. 2 guys around. Remember, I explained to you, if you go back to my story last week, I made a breakthrough with it. So I don't know if that can have everybody upset and that can have people tizzic. So I don't know because I made a big breakthrough with it. So we don't know if they realize, well, what's going on here, boy? Then they come down, the gunman come tonight. Shot. This boy, the brother girlfriend, shot her dead. Shanice Morris, she lives 500. And now another special force So Corporal shot also. I think he was shot in the back. So that's all we hear. All we know that the residents heard loud explosion, rang out there. Like even from this side, you realize that the streets, nobody's coming out, nobody outside. What is this madness? Is this in 500? Who are the gunmen? Who doing this? Who putting these people in place to do this? Somebody putting these people in place. Somebody shooting our cause. Somebody's a watcher out here. Who's doing this? Way boy, and who's so it's a
Then well, I was sweeping the yard.
Yeah.
She just came to Shanice came to drop some food.
Oh Lord.
And to follow her from wherever she came from.
Way boy, and who's so it's a special forces guy there?
Yes, special forces.
What's his name again?
Al Morales.
Al Morales. He was shot in the back.
Yeah, but he now came. Well, now he came before a little while before her and was helping me clean up now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, can you are your friends and him?
Yeah, he was helping me clean up the yard because I now done probably water and he was helping me clean up.
But here now, let me ask you something. What your mother saying about this boy? And your mother, them going through something with your brother. Then after you know, so you feel the work not completed?
Yeah, it's me to come forward, just use her.
Oh Lord.
Follow her.
Hey boy.
And she was outside because they didn't come in here at all.
But you got shot astray?
Yeah.
A bullet ricochet or something?
No. It went through and through.
Oh, through and through your skin, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah.
And graze your hair?
Yeah, I got graze on my head.
Oh my God. So where do you go from here? Where you gonna move her from here?
No.
You're not going to move her from here? Now I want to be honest with you. I saw somebody was telling me that anonymous source, that the same person in the video resemble the same person who come by you.
Yeah.
A tall person.
Yeah, tall red man. know when he come up here. When he come here.
A tall person, a tall red man. Hey boy. What was Shani's last words to you?
Take a rest and eat something.
How long you all been going around now? A little while. She just bring food for you, boy?
Yeah, she just come to bring food.
Yeah, because I realized the last time I was here, I didn't have that front piece.
Yeah,
it started. So I started to do work and just move on, fix out and put the wall and whatnot. Alright, come on. Thanks. Thanks. Yard. When was the last time you saw your daughter?
What today is? Today's Friday. Probably last weekend.
I didn't know your daughter was so active within the 500 area. But she was part of a football executive and everything. Very active in sports and whatnot. I saw a while ago that they have a little community group and she was all part of it. You know? Yeah. She was part of it. Yeah. But let me ask you something. Based on the circumstances and the history, what was going on here since March, Monday 14th, did you ever warn her about it? That coming around here?
Many times. Many times. But I told her, I said, the most I could do is say salah for you. I can't make you do anything, you're a big woman. But I told her to discontinue that relationship.
Based on the circumstances and what was going on?
That, yeah.
Even before the shooting?
Correct. Okay. But she's of age, or she was of age.
How old was she?
She would be 33 in June. She would have been 33.
Do you know that child was in the car?
Yeah.
Thank God that child, and that is so sad. That child is about 6 years old or 7?
6.
6. Thank God the child is okay.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
So how do you describe coming on this scene and seeing your daughter body in a driveway?
It's an indescribable pain. You can't describe it, you can't put words to it. It's a pain no one wants to go through. It's because the natural order is that children bury parents. No parent wants to bury their child. So it's an inconceivable and indescribable feeling. But in Islam we say, in a wa in a ilayi rajiun. From Allah we came and to him we shall return. So, but she had taken Shahada recently, but so she would be buried in Muslim rites.
Accept my sympathy again, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to the mother of Jelani. That's the man that's the guy, well, the brother who was shot on the 14th of March. I spoke to the mother. I spoke to her mother. I spoke to his mother, and I can imagine what was going through the mother's mind. If you have any information, the same person, the same shooter, and tomorrow I go with something, you know, they figured it out that we were coming, you know, we were kind of closing on them. After I figured it out, remember when we showed you that how the car passed and whatnot? Could we just get to that? You all have that? Some of you maybe missed that interview where we went around and show you where that car passed, but that's something in that video I didn't tell you about. I will tell you about it. A Santa Cruz daylight hit. Gunmen opened fire on 34-year-old victim, dies at hospital. Getaway car found with fake plates. 34-year-old man was shot dead in broad daylight in Santa Cruz on Saturday. I'm sure you didn't know about this. in what investigators believe was targeted attack carried out by two armed assailants. The victim, Dennis Peters of Lacano Road, La Cruz, Santa Cruz, was walking along Ricky Trace around midday when he was approached by gunmen. Residents reported hearing a series of loud explosions. Peters was found with multiple gunshot wounds and was quickly assisted by nearby residents, who placed him into a private vehicle and rushed him to the Hercules Medical Science Complex. Despite efforts by medical staff, he died shortly after arriving at the hospital. Police responding to the scene discovered blood along the roadway and several spent shell casings. The area was secured and processed by crime scene investigators, who recovered one projectile and 13 spent 9mm shell casings, indicating a sustained burst of gunfire. Investigation revealed that a silver Nissan Ring Road was seen speeding away from the scene shortly after the shooting. The victim was later found abandoned along Sun Valley Extension Road. Further checks showed that the registration plates on the vehicle were fake. The car has since been seized and taken for forensic testing as investigators work to establish its connection into the killing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, father gunned down at home, wife wounded in early morning Valencia attack. According to investigators, the couple and their two children were asleep when a series of loud explosions rang out. The victim was later found suffering from gunshot wounds to their backs. The children were unharmed. Responding officers recovered 9mm shell casing at the scene. We're going to send people there tomorrow. Items as part of the ongoing investigation. Homicide officers from the Ruka Bureau Region 2 are continuing investigation. Also, I just want you to know that I am paying attention to the woman who was knocked down when we come back.
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back. To the occasion.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Allen Show.
Also, I'm paying special attention to the incident where a woman was knocked down in Pinal, in the Rock Road, Afro's Lalu. I visited the scene. I just want persons to know that I did visit the scene as well.
What exactly happened? Tell me.
From what I understand is that she get bound somewhere by that line through there and her body was right here.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have so much to see tomorrow. And before we go, late to rest young Angelica Jogi buried after tragic jet ski. 7-year-old, she was cremated. Saturday was the funeral. We did carry the entire funeral on my page. You can go back and look at it. They'll show you like so sad, huh? Wow, my God. Yeah, I must commend the THA for their involvement into this funeral, and and I saw Hackett was there also, and the support. They flew from Tobago Hats off to them. But the entire funeral is on our page. You can go back and look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have so much to tell you. So much to tell you. Remember, continue, bring it. Remember, make sure, get your ads on the show. Make sure, WhatsApp me. Go to my website, ianallen.org. No username, no password. WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081. And send me whatever information you can. Keep WhatsApping me or WhatsApping me. All right, and go into my website. Tomorrow you're going to see more. Keep sharing the page. You can go back, look at the show tonight. Look at the ads. Where's your ad? You make sure you get your ad there. So tomorrow I have a tight show tomorrow. I'm going to take you back to a couple stories that you really thought I forgot. This is Ian Allen. Have a wonderful night and God bless you. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind.